The Indiana Department of Education is reworking its special education licensing for teachers after it was revealed Indiana has not been in compliance with federal law for 4 years.
WDRB's Monica Harkins talked with industry experts and explains what changes are coming.
It's going to be a bumpy transition at first, but I think it'll be a good thing overall to get this taken care of.
Taken care of as in getting Indiana back in line with federal laws around licenses for special education teachers.
All right, do the next one. How much?
It's critically important that our students that are the most challenged students we have good quality teachers. And I think this is a way to make that happen.
The change is specific to what's called emergency permits, which was a way for someone who has a bachelor's degree to transition into teaching special education while taking courses on how to teach special education at the same time. Since the 1960s, the Indiana Department of Education says it's been issuing these permits to help address the teacher shortage within special ed.
Good job.
But 4 years ago, federal laws were amended to prohibit emergency permits specifically in special education.
I think the big fear among different districts was if they take away the emergency permits, suddenly we're going to be left with no one. And I really don't think that's the case.
That's because there is a similar licensing track already in place. The Indiana Department of Education says now teachers who would have used an emergency permit will likely use a, quote, special permit that sets a 3-year deadline to finish the alternative coursework.
I think it's more of an alignment for accountability across the state for those people who are in need of emergency permits.
As things finalize, Tammy Herm with the Indiana Council of Administrators of Special Education says she hopes to see the Indiana DOE offer support for students, considering the new financial barrier a time limit adds. University of Louisville Assistant Professor of Special Education Todd Whitney agrees and says he hopes those considering special education believe in the profession for its lifelong influence on students and the teachers themselves.
Even just the smallest of changes and improvements is such a celebration. And the impact you can have on an individual's lives, it really, you can't put it into words how great that feeling is.
A feeling of change for the better. Monica Harkins, WDRB News.